Hi there, signs of Gemini. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. Hope you're doing really good. Thanks for joining me. Let's get right into your reading. Asking that your spirit team join us and your angels. These messages are made for your highest good in mind. That is my intent. And if you'd like a private reading, you can reach me. Contact details are in the description box below. Okay, so Gemini. Now that that's out of the way, and please like, share, and subscribe. It helps. We're using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and I'm going to clarify with the Hermetic Tarot, and then after your Celtic Cross, I'll pull a Oracle card, a few Oracle cards, maybe from Shaman's Dream, the Oracle of Genetic Gifts, and Tea Leaves. Okay, I think we've shuffled enough. Geminis. What's up, Geminis? 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, meaning to lay down the groundwork, possibly working with other people or receiving some kind of instruction. Might be higher learning too. The issue might be like, can I get along with these people? You could either feel like people are not getting along, that you're left out for some reason. I don't know why, but you're ready and focused. Like you feel ready to seize the day, meaning you feel like ready to change something at any minute. All right. So there's some kind of issue with people not getting along that well. It almost seems like you're with somebody, or you're having to work with people, or someone that you'd already given up on this situation in the past. I'm going to pull a double majors card, which has 2 of like each major thing, so that we can find maybe some more information here. The issue is the Temperance in reverse. So the issue is people really not getting along. Somebody could have gotten caught, and there could be something with justice coming up, or something like that. Or this is something that's just really transparent, and it's like, so not sneaking around and being transparent, possibly. I have Queen of Pentacles. Okay. We got Capricorn energy twice. That's Sagittarius. Sagittarius back here, and Sagittarius for the challenge. Let's pull one more of these. So the Queen of Pentacle energy, that's kind of like a little bit of everything. And that card in this deck is the, I'll say, quote, normal version of the card. So like this is the second version. This would be the second version of the card. Usually I look at the Page of Wands, if it's in the reverse, as waiting for some news or waiting on something to change. There's something that's just it's either being taken very seriously, or it is something to take very serious. And a serious conversation must be had, as well as somebody coming out of denial about what is actually going on. And like I said, at the heart of the matter, it feels like either left out or like worried. Like the heart is worried. If it's focused with the 5 of Pentacles on survival and like the money and the health, and you know what I mean, the real tangible things here on earth. So you could be waiting on news for something, either to do with a difficult conversation that has to be had, or what you're hearing regarding some kind of truth. It almost feels like you're waiting on this news to seize the day with this Knight of Swords. For the outcome, give me another one for the outcome. Oh, okay. Power. Issues with power, or a power struggle. This Emperor energy is not happy because he had to get up and he's having to do something. Doesn't want to. There's a struggle of some sort. There's also a completion. So something's up with the foundation here. Something's up with, yeah, building the foundation. It's something kind of new, and there is a struggle working together well with others. So I don't know. I mean, maybe you're in a situation where you're with other people, or you're having to live with other people, and it's just a matter of getting along. What's the news about with the Hermetic Tarot? Tell me about this news. The Sun. So the Sun is in reverse here in the environment currently, right? So you're waiting on news of enlightenment, waiting on things to grow, or the Sun can represent, like in a health issue, it could represent the healing part of that. So it's like waiting on that to come, or waiting on something to light the way. Maybe even, you know, saying a prayer and hoping here that your angels and spirit team comes through. Of course, they heard your prayers. Let's see more about Temperance in the reverse. Might be divine timing for something to have a completion, because the challenge is balancing the share of the weight. Okay, when it comes to a partnership or relationship of some kind with the Two of Cups, you could be like challenged to get along with this person. So something's kind of off about the balance, and either the balance is like somebody's priorities are off, or this is a situation where you had already pulled out your energy. So not, you know, felt like, oh, I don't have any more energy for this situation. That's kind of what this feels like. So your truth and clarity comes in. With Justice, the scales get balanced. Maybe fearing or hoping that somebody gets caught somehow. And maybe dealing with some kind of authority. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Well, this is about taking really good care of yourself. This is about, at the heart of the matter, you have to love yourself more so that you can start attracting like that type of love back. It's like that if you don't honor yourself, then who do you really expect to honor yourself? So taking really good care of yourself is really important. There might be some kind of health issue that's healing, and the Queen of Cups is open to healing. You may just need somebody to talk to, and it could feel kind of alone. So the Queen of Cups might represent somebody coming in that you can talk to about whatever's going on or your issues, and they will listen. Maybe for therapy or guidance with that Three of Pentacles. Tell me about the Sun in reverse. Tell me about, now this could represent denial of some sort. Possibly denial of some of the things that are being said in the environment with the Page of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Whew. Getting really close. Somebody's getting really close to leaving a situation because they find it disastrous. And this might be you. But yeah, they find it disastrous, and therefore they're going to look for their Ninth Cup, which is their wish granted, and it's somewhere else. So being out of denial about wanting to kind of change up things or wanting to leave is probably an issue of some sort. So you get really focused. With the Knight of Swords, you invite change and you seize the day. And this is how you are feeling, is that any kind of change is welcome right now. Yeah, and I have the Hierophant in the reverse. So it's a change of commitment. It might be the change of something legality, like in a contract, or something that's done in a very different way than how it normally is, or yeah, changes with like institution and things like that. you could be the one really feeling like breaking off a commitment, like to just get away. Because this person could be bringing in what you could feel like this person brings in negativity, like this energy, right? Tell me about the Page of Swords up there. And I have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a really nice energy, but it's somebody that does it at all. And since you have the 10 of Wands as a challenge, there is that energy. Here, being conflicted, there's conflict around. People are talking about some kind of conflict, or your group, or something like that. And you don't trust a situation. You don't trust this person, is what it feels like, or something here. Like, you're not going to take a leap of faith. No, you're not going to do that. Because there's too much conflict, fighting going on. So you just want this to change. Tell me about justice. Tell me about justice. King of Pentacles. Ooh, 2 cards now that represent Taurus, kind of like in the reverse. And here is Strength in the reverse. So, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Something regarding money, regarding the use of, like, the business's finances. This could be a change in power or a change in advice, getting with some kind of business commitment, like somebody that gives you advice. This could be getting more truth or clarity on some type of advice that maybe wasn't the best to follow here. Strength in reverse is you just don't have confidence in this person or this situation. Tell me about the 7 of Swords in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like a repeat. It's like if somebody was caught or found out in some kind of situation like that you have, if there is a situation where somebody got caught by you somehow, there is a lesson to be learned and to not repeat whatever this is. It's like a life lesson coming back, and it could come back around if the cycles really stop. So the Devil in reverse is successfully, you know, really transforming the things that you live for. And it's not being tied to the material realm. It's not being tied to your addictions and vices. It's really just the beginning of trying to lay down the groundwork and build a firm foundation for yourself. And you're very aware that while doing this building, there's going to be changes of authority. There's going to be changes and also power struggles going on. You're willing to fight for this. You're willing to fight for this. Okay, so that's what I've got. That's what I got. On the bottom, the 4 of Wands in reverse too. You're really making big moves, especially regarding who and what you're committed to. All right. So if you want a private reading, like I said, contact me and we'll get one for you. This is the Shaman's Dream. So let's get a message from the Shaman's Dream regarding this. Nice. That's a nice one. Okay, another sign. You might want to look in the playlist just to see all the recent videos on the picture. There's another sign that got this. Oh, what is it? What's it? I'm wanting to say Capricorn, but then I might be wrong, so I'm not going to say that. So somebody else got it, though. Crown Games, right use of power. There you go. That is exactly what this Emperor is about, because it's standing up. It's a different type of meaning with that deck. Crown Games, right use of power. Straddling worlds, wandering between realms, and I have 55, the farther gate, a bold step forward. A bold step forward. Okay, so I'm going to go to the book to let you know what they wanted you to know when these cards come out. From the Shaman's Dream, number 55. Okay, the farther gate. The next experience, it is about legacy. It's about evolving. And, of course, it's about taking a bold step forward. Yeah. The gift of the farther gate is not to dally. It's to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, and perhaps maybe for the first time. It's an invitation to a sacred passage, to new discovery, and both challenges and opportunities. It's not graduation. There are no other rewards except for the exploration. But you have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. So it is time to put the explorer hat on once again and move forward. And there's something, and maybe this is even about reclaiming power somehow. Because number 8, crown games. The right use of power, responsibility, accountability, leadership. It says you're learning that empowerment comes with a price and a sacrifice for sovereignty. This is a time to pick your battles. Exactly. It's going along with your reading, like, perfectly. Temper your reactions, which is kind of what that card is indicating. It says use your strategy and temper your reactions. You have the power to make a beautiful difference on behalf of others. Can you see power as a currency, and you must spend it judiciously? True power is stewarded wisely, for it's given from the divine, not from the ego. In all of your relations, the greatest beauty is when the power is shared. If you are in a higher position, it's even more important right now to be kind and respectful to others. Now, it says even here to ask for guidance, which is what I thought that 3 of Pentacles on the bottom was probably also standing for. It says ask for guidance. It will come when you choose compassion over your own goals and desire. When you stop caring about who wears the crown, true success and influence appear for you. And number 52, straddling worlds. Being comfortable in 2 states, wandering between realms, and reinvention. It says, do not wait for an applause. Move on quietly, humbly, and invisible to others. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. It says, do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery even to yourself. Straddling Worlds invites you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formless. You are the birther of new ideas, of originality and sustainability, new ways into the world, or ushering new ways into the world, basically. Right, and some tea leaves. Nice cards, and that really goes along quite well with your reading, We have Moon, changes in your life. Wall, a misunderstanding. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. And I have Grasshopper, which I akin to the Justice card with the scales. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Situations, and then 444, 4 of these. So you are on the right path. You are divinely directed at this time. Don't forget you're also divinely protected. Now, they did talk about new skills or abilities. This might be what those are about. We have Lightworker, Awakened, Healer, Teacher, Leader, Truth Seeker, an Empath, an extremely sensitive person who can feel another's emotions strongly, I would add to that. The spiritual art says artist, designer, singer, sculptor. I have telepathy, thought reading, extrasensory perception. And your ancestral line is older than Earth. Older than Earth. That's an interesting one. I love that card. So, and it also reminds me of the wheel. So something here is bound to turn good. I feel like this wall, this misunderstanding really might be that feeling like somebody, this was a misunderstanding. Whatever this 7 of Swords ended up being was like, it's in the reverse. It ended up being something about a misunderstanding. So maybe it's about what was said. So that's what I've got. Sending you light and love. Bye-bye.